So it's going to be Arturo coming up to play. That's pretty cool. Again, shout-outs to Art, somebody who is of my generation, actually even a little bit older than me.
Well, mine too. They don't know that, but
I mean, I don't know.
I'm up there.
I don't know.
Look at my driver's license. But anyway,
I don't know.
Continue.
And he has been killing it. I have just, as I was saying earlier, really loved, appreciated that he has been so strong over the last year. He was on sets not long ago.
True.
He 10-0'd versus Neon. I mean, he just was, and whenever we see him play nowadays, his mastery of that character is so impressive.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's acclimated so well to the character, especially after he had the funeral scene that we saw at the beginning of the season. I'll never let him live that down. Dude had he said, it's been so long, memories. No, dog, he's still alive and can thrive in this character in this game. Art took some time with the character, found out that V-Shift is fantastic, and with the nerfs to the other characters, thought that Sim is actually top 10.
You said that with a lot of certainty in your voice.
I'm very certain. I think that character's very strong, and he's proved it too. But it takes work. It takes work. I meme a lot. I always, dump on Art for the character, stuff like that. But it takes a lot of work to play this character. You can't just pick him up and say, oh, I'm going to start winning tournaments. He takes a lot of work to really get the defense going. That's a big factor of the character. He's got a lot of defensive options, but the right choice takes a lot of time to work out. Look at this face. Let me give props to Sim once in a while. That's all you get, though. That's all you get. You can clip it, and that's all you're going to get.
I want more props, personally. You know me. You know me. Been playing Dhalsim for a couple of decades now, so hey, not as proficiently as Art, not as long as Art, but look, I appreciate all the kind words about how difficult it is to play Dhalsim. I appreciate that.
It makes my stomach churn.
I do appreciate that.
It really does.
Again, his opponent is going to be Shine on the other side. There you go, a little bit of a look at the two. So Dhalsim certainly on the right. Shoutouts to Art. This year is the big four. Get there soon, man. I'll be there next year. And on the other side, Shine still in the 20. He's got a 2. There's a 2 in front of him. Oh, I can't believe it.
Wow.
And it says main Ibuki. I'm not sure that's what to expect here. I think that maybe it's Cody. I mean, this maybe is a matchup where it is Ibuki.
It might be. I feel like there's a little bit more stability. I don't know if she wins or does well in that match, but I think there's more stability in the fact that you have a 3-from-the challenge, you have a DP and things like that, and you have the EX kunai to kind of lock the character down on the ground. Now, the problem with Cody is he can't really fight the long limbs of Sim.
Right.
It's difficult to come through. You got to get in that mid-range game, hope for a crush or get the EX zonk going and stay close, but then again, V-reversal or teleport, he's out of there. Houdini.
He definitely has some tools. Yeah, I think that, primarily it is about maintaining that stable control. And he himself, by the way, I don't know that nobody out there wants me to let this one go by. His offense is pretty good. Okay? Dhalsim can play a little bit of offense nowadays.
He's a zoner, by the way.
Yeah. He can do a little bit of damage in some situations.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, he can get a little bit here and there. Under some certain circumstances, not all the time. Not all the time, all right? Look, leave me alone.
He needs bar, yes. He needs to be able to set up shop in the right sort of way, sword placement and things like that. And it takes a little bit of time and effort to get that going.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thanks for telling me that it takes a lot of effort. I appreciate it. It takes time and effort, according to Sankola.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry to people at home that I have to give props to Sim every so often, but at the same time, that character's mad cheap. Oh, he's cheap. We're going to see how cheap it is right here, forcing the switch from Shine to
It
Ibuki.
is, in fact, going to be Ibuki, yes. He has been largely playing Cody in other events, but yeah, I think this is a totally reasonable choice in this case. For Art, it's going to be a lot of this kind of mid-range control, going up into the sky occasionally. Yep, just like this. Does not want to be obvious about where he's pressing stand medium kick.
And you see that Shine just wants a walk block to get in, but once again, all that damage is adding up. Heavy kick, no crush, luckily. Trying to come through again with the kunai, but it's hard. My man's already floating the skies. You just hitting there.
Oh, love the challenge. I wish there had been more. Art finds the hit, and he's just trying to maintain control. Here's Shine up close, looking for hit confirms.
Look at this. He's just doing everything possible to not put himself. He's so risk averse. Art is playing really ridiculous in terms of the shooters on the roof with the scope. He got him. Take the shot.
And he got him in part because he actually waited first. It wasn't an instant overhead. It was a delay. It was a weird timing, and Shine wasn't expecting that.
Shine again with this walk situation. Just have some bar to come through, and I think round 2 and 3 might be a little bit easier for the character. You get that bar built up, and you have a way to get in. Put the mix on him. Oh, the wake up. Gale.
I was ripping on you earlier for saying that it was a great defensive option, but there it is.
Yeah. Do I lie to the people? No. V reversal. We out of it. Gives the space.
Here we go.
Here's the
Big
kunai.
chance. The challenge comes smartly from Art. Coming in here for the lazy jump roundhouse. Reclining in the sky. And right back to control.
Yeah, Art man chilling right now up in this matchup. Has the lead. And he's on the verge of getting V-trigger. EXTP bust out. Gets a knockdown. Oh my God. He really did it.
Wow. Art, what bravery with the wake-up slide.
Arturo. He said, oh, I have all the hurts. I'm going to give you the hurts. Arturo.
So I looked up their match history on fgcombo.com. Interesting because Shine has 56% win rate overall. Also interesting because in the last 3 times that they have played, it's been Art taking it each time.
Ooh.
Like I said, Art's been great for a really long time. I don't know I've ever seen him play better fighting games than in the last year plus. He's been just absolutely on the top of his game.
We see him credit, the hurts and stuff like that, and be able to react and stuff like that on PC and all that stuff. I think it's beyond that. Anyone can, buff up their system, but they still ain't gonna go far. Someone like Art goes far because of the fact that he has increased his defense. He's increased his, his grinding time. This dude will grind for a long time, and we're seeing the results right here. Already has one up against Shine, who is another person on the come up. Ooh.
Wow, point blank roundhouse slide, lovely block. A couple of plus frame situations for Dhalsim coming out. And right back to this control.
Steps right underneath. Like that defense right here from Art. Again, risk averse.
Shine up close. Wow, what a challenge. That kind of situation has already happened. Oh, it's a big error. And not punished well.
Shine wasn't ready or steady. The cook right now. Searing up. EXTP once again the bust out. And he does have V-trigger. Could come through. And there's no V-bar to save. Ooh, from the back door, it's not Domino's. Don't answer.
It's still not enough. No! Ooh. The drop comes from Shine, allowing nycfurby to take the round.
I think some of the risk of playing Ibuki is you don't spend as much time with this character. Every so often you see Shine, resort to this character, but not as much time as he put in the Cody, so you have to unrust. And in even a first-to-3 situation, it still might take time.
Giving up on V-meter there, hoping for offensive reversal for the knockdown. He does have the corner.
And keep him here, locked up. Jail him up. Okay,
Cute.
the rider.
Finally. Is he going to need more work? No, he's good. Okay, Shine with the round. Not out of this thing entirely.
No. He's starting to warm up a little bit once again. Got to get back in this character situation. When you switch, you've been playing, different character. You've been spending all your time with Cody. It takes time to relearn the things that you have to do.
He was out of there. Right back to this spot. Yeah, about this spot. That's where he wants to try to maintain control or start the offense from.
The XDPs, though, they're disrupting that rhythm a lot.
Sure.
Where I feel like it's taking Art just a little bit of time to be like, okay, why would you do that? Or maybe just like, when can I press my buttons? It might make him a little bit more hesitant. I like that from Sean. Introduce a little bit of chaos.
You walked pretty far up. Does give up V-meter. Interesting. I always feel like, well, especially now that back in the fire is Shine. Art's cool with that.
Is this V-meter, V-reversal sort of meta right here good for Shine? Finds the counter. It doesn't commit, though. Look at the last hit. Does have V-trigger. Is he going to spend it?
What attack? He was ready. Other side. A little bit too far away for the big damage stuff. Or a little bit too close, I should say, really. Instead, now it's Shine. Needs to come back slightly. He's got the trigger. He's got to find a safe activation or hit confirm. And it's not going to come. Again with the jump back sniper.
Wow.
Instant this time.
Yeah, this time.
nycfurby takes it.
Oh, another rooftop, gets shot. Dude like Art out here switching up what he does in these jump back situations, in the sniper situations, in the close-up situations. It's so hard. You see that Shine is trying to get a read on the rhythm of the neutral. Every so often pull out the EXDP, but the difficulty of Ibuki this season is beyond V-shift, beyond all that stuff. Her trigger not nearly as strong. She's got to put a little bit more mix on it to get the hits, to get the kill, and you have to put a lot more meter.
You only got 2 games. This gas tank not that. It's not good. And like a UFC fighter, gotta train his cardio.
So another little Astro listen in there as we're getting an insight into what the players are saying, what their teammates are saying. Are they giving each other helpful advice? What important points are they pointing out? As you're playing there, you might not be able to see everything, and so you rely on your teammates for the important extra little bits that you may have otherwise skipped over. And that's not what we got. But maybe one of these times we will.
I mean, Punk said this man's front loaded. He said he don't have enough gas to make it pass, dog. He ain't got nothing in his tank. But then again, Art's been playing. He played first and 10s against IDOM's Flora. I think he can go a long time, you know, and he is staying fine. Game point for him. About to get that win.
Starting off with a lot of offense here with Shine. A lot of Gray Life mounting up. Missed, I think, instant air kunai.
Fortunate. This is what you want to have if you're Shine. A bigger lead round start allows him to play less of his game. However you can do to stop that is how you got to play.
Yeah, here's Shine. Fully in the corner. What an escape by R. Oh no, it's big damage. Oh, okay, set up.
Ooh, the weight bait for that EXDP. Gets the anime throw.
Still with control. Going for slide. Oh, Shine in huge trouble. Anything's gonna do it. A sneeze from Dhalsim's gonna do it.
Just a little to do it. A slight breeze. Anything. And again, the shooters are always on the roof. And they always got the scope. Is this gonna be another wash? Art looking to, he's on set point, looking to seal it real quick. Yes, connects, it's a knockdown, side switch with it. Actually stays in front. I got mixed, but not Shine.
Yeah, Shine definitely has a lot of character matchup knowledge. Not gonna get caught off guard by the easy stuff like that. Takes a risk on the jump in. Here's Art finding his way underneath, into offense. As you said, those really have put a thorn in some of his pressure.
Makes him second guess when the meter's at the bottom. But then again, that's a resource that you don't get to use for the V-trigger situation, which we had said takes a little bit more to get that victory. Here we go. Activation. Blocks it out.
What defense right there. So important. Shine in for pressure yet again. Oh, it actually worked out. What luck right there. But you take advantage of what you can get, and Shine takes advantage of that round. He is not out of this one yet.
So fighting back like that staves it off for a little bit, but Art's still dangerous. Sniper, slight punish, knows that it is super negative on block. He execute the lockdown once again, and Art in situation getting a little bit more aggressive too. Oh, that drill's so painful. It's so plus.
What a setup.
Oh.
Art trying to float in. Again, hanging out at that about mid-range until he gets to start the offense off. Art sliding in.
Gale putting the heat on him. Cook him up. EX plus frames. Can't try to get anything going. Anything. A trigger. Anything at all. One touch, he's about to fall.
Oh, yeah, he's in big trouble. He's got to make this count big time. What defense from Art? Okay, the grab comes, though. Here's Shine. Here's Shine.
The right
Still needs a lot of work.
So much. Ooh. He's one more touch tap to do it like that. But still, Shine stays alive.
What a comeback by Shine, especially because much of that at the end there was post V-trigger. Very nice by Shine. Taking the game. Was Punk right?
You brought that back.
Art out of gas.
If they don't hit him this time, then that definitely is lost.
Definitely believe.
Don't never give up.
Never give up.
Used to be part of Rogue Nation.
I was.
And you know all about you can't give up.
Still in heart.
Once again, looking for that fantastic player insight that we so desperately love to hear in those beautiful Astro headphones. Didn't hear it. But what we did hear is a little bit of love from his teammates, and maybe that's all you need to get that victory. Shine's still in it, and maybe Punk was right. Maybe the gas is run out a little bit when the mixes start flying. Maybe that's just enough to put Art off his game, this kind of character. Even though we've seen him survive everything. We've seen him survive Laura. We've seen him survive the mixes from characters. We've survived getting hit 2-touch tap like that from Abigail things over the seasons. Everybody can break down. Everybody.
But even if you think about that last game, Shine took it. But Art was still in control throughout most of that final round. It did take a few big decisions on Shine's side for him to take it. So I think Art's probably still feeling okay. Starting out with big offense here.
V-reversal. Trying to get that knockdown again. Shine want to go to the V-reversal situation real early in these rounds just to get some sort of, or at least a knockdown to put him in the corner.
Kind And Ambiguous, who had framed it, advantage there. Ooh, Art up in the sky. Oh my god.
You just punch in air.
The bird.
Get down here.
All right, Art. No hit confirmed from Shine.
Gotta have those.
Yeah, that could have been really big. That said, offense is here, yep.
This fireball, one of the best in the business. Locks down like a V-Trigger in and of itself. Shine is sitting on V-Trigger. Can he find a moment to pop that and get going? At least with the mix on him. Maybe for a side switch, anything. The damage ain't going to be there as much.
Again, we have match point for NYcfurby. And a big part of that, I think, was his V reversal to get out of what could have been a bad situation, and he just really didn't give up control after that.
We talk about the V-meter usage from Shine. Look at how Art is using it. He's want to not just stick it to V-Trigger. He's want to go, hey, I'll get V reversal, stay in play and stay away from the V-Trigger that Shine might implement.
Look at his defense yet again. Shine pressure finally finds the hit.
He's reacting. Of course, wake up EX scale. Puts it on him. EX fireball. Activation. The history of yoga.
What a change. Oh my god, just like that. I can't believe that Art made the complete comeback. What play by Arturo Sanchez, NYcfurby, closing it out 3 games to 1.
Yoga carpet into a plus on block throw bait. Why you're
That was top 2 zoning.
Just got absolutely roasted in the corner there. Roasted beef.
He did a 50% combo
Now
into
at
a plus on
Arby's.
block throw bait that was also building up ray life on them while he's doing the plus on block throw bait.
Just listen to them complain. Listen, they said themselves. Zoning, by the way? Is that what happened? Were they zoning, David?
Yes.
Is that what they were happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes you zone from closer up than other times.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you zone from right next to somebody.
Okay.
Sometimes. But yeah, it's zoning for sure. Of course.
I guess if you want to call it like that, he definitely was using a lot of the EX Firewall up close, far away. It didn't matter where he went that for the play. Dude definitely knew to use that EX Firewall to get the lockdown. You see the problems with Ibuki this season. V-Trigger is not the catch-all that it used to be. You used to see V-Trigger come through and it's like, what's the mix going to do? And you get got and the help just goes like that. Now you've got V-Shift, V-Reversal, and even we saw Art preemptively doing V-Reversal to stay away from those activations. Right. So even though he had the idea to not get got by that, despite the fact that it wouldn't have done a lot of damage, it would have given Shine momentum that he might have needed to take that. So Art playing very risk-averse is how we got the victory, and I would like to see that, to be honest.